Okay, today we're going to talk a little bit about Hobie Cat's, Hobie Kayak's new motor called the Evolve. The Evolve is made up of basically three major components. You have, of course, your brain or your control, which has a dead man switch on it, which is magnetic. This would be attached to your PFD or to your wrist. Release this, the unit will cut out. It's as simple as that. It also has another safety in it, which is unique to the Hobie Evolve system, and that is if you tilt this boat with the system in it at more than 45 degrees, it will cut out and need to be reset. Again, it's a safety factor, just one of those features that Hobie had built into their system. So you have your brain. Your brain will give you several functions. Your brain will tell you the current amount of charge you have left. It'll give you the distance remaining at whatever load or speed you're at that particular moment. It will recalculate for you basically every 6 seconds. It has a GPS unit built into it. That GPS is to give you your range based on the amount of power you have left in your system. It'll also give you your speed. You can set this up 3 ways. It can be either miles per hour, knots, or kilometers per hour. You also have your power consumption at that very moment. Power consumption plays into your charge status as well as your distance remaining. So these three all work in conjunction with each other to give you an accurate readout. No other system on the market has that.
Will I, towards the end of my battery life, at the end of the day, does the battery start running slower?
No, not at all. Unlike a deep cycle battery, when you have a lithium manganese battery, which is what we're using here, the lithium manganese battery runs at the same amount of power, the same amount of juice throughout its life. So from 100% down to 1%, it will run the same. At 1%, you're done. A lot of people will stop at 10%, 8%, 5%. I've run them as low as 8% myself. But they will run down lower, they will maintain power. The difference between a lithium manganese battery and your deep cycle battery systems is a lithium manganese battery, if you're at slow speed, you're drawing less juice off of it. With a deep cycle system, what happens is even at slow speed, you're drawing full voltage. Okay, that's not the case with a lithium manganese battery. Again, there is a difference in cost, but there's also a difference in quality, runtime, burn time, life of battery. Our system is also fully submersible. Everything on our system is made to be waterproof. The only maintenance that's required on here, other than rinsing it with fresh water, if you're using it in a saltwater environment, is to spray your contacts with a WD-40. I like Strikehold, which is available online. It's great for electronic contacts. Anything you would use in a marine environment for electronic contacts is fine. It's just to take the corrosion off, keep the corrosion off, and keep it working. Freshwater environment, just pay attention to it, keep your dirt out. They are waterproof contacts. This battery weighs approximately 7.5 to 8 pounds.
Wow.
And it floats. Okay, totally submersible. Unlike your systems that are out there that are deep cycle batteries. Anybody that's ever submerged a deep cycle battery can tell you, number one, it's unsafe, and number two, the life of the battery. I'll show you how easy it is to set up. The Hobie Evolve system is designed to be very user-friendly, like everything else that Hobie does. The beauty of this is you have 3 major components, and then you have 2 cords to deal with, and that's really it. So what I'll do first is we'll connect the battery to the power cord, and in your charging system for this setup, the charger actually connects to here, plugs into 110. Your maximum charging time is actually 8 hours on this, but you can, because it is a lithium manganese battery, you can short charge it. In other words, if you only need to charge a little bit, you can charge a little bit. It has no memory. It's not like a deep cycle. So this just connects to here. Your connection goes on, locks in place. Again, this is a waterproof connection. Okay, this is totally submersible. The next piece of the puzzle, or the unit, is we take the power cord and we will connect the power cord to the actual drive. And again, it just snaps together here. Just line it up, twist it, and then you have a twist lock to put it together. And that's it. Again, waterproof. If you look here, we're not actually hardwiring this into the boat today because we're going to use this on different systems over the next few days shooting some video. But you'll see that there's actually a gasket that goes onto a bulkhead mount. All of your hardware, everything that you see, and then some more hardware that you need for installation comes with your unit. There are no extra purchases that need to be made. It is a complete system. So we have, our unit is attached to our battery. Now what we're going to do is attach our power cord, or the brain, to the battery. So again, these are waterproof connections. This just simply slides on, and then it's a threaded connection. Just like everything with Hobie, you shouldn't have to force anything. If you do, stop, back up, and think about it. Everything should go together easy, and your cords also have protective caps on them for storage and transport. Then what we're going to do is we're going to hook up our power unit, our power system, the brain, to the actual control. Goes on, simple twist lock system. And the way that you mount this onto your boat, it comes with your RAM electronics mount, so this gives you your flexibility. We have a boat here that we have a fish finder set up on, so for today we're just going to use that mount. You could add other things. One question we get all the time is, can you run other stuff off of this battery? No, this is 28.8 volts. This battery is designed strictly to run your Torqeedo. What we're going to do is we're just simply going to connect. We're going to connect our brain or control unit. Normal installation in your own personal boat, you would have a waterproof bulkhead connection that you could set up wherever is convenient on your boat, and then you would run your power units and your cords, and you'd have quick connects instead of connecting the cords the way I've done it today. But for today's use, we're just going to open the front hatch, drop our wires in, take our waterproof submersible battery, and I'm just going to lay it in the hole. Take the Hobie the drive unit, and we're just going to lay it right in the boat. Just lay it on its side. Take our extra power cord, store it inside the hatch. So we only have really what we need to have in here, and that's it. Okay, this is not your normal installation. This is a quick installation just to show how easy it is to set up. So basically we have everything we need. All we need to do is get in the water. Chris Shoplock is a Hobie Team Fishing member with Kayak Fishing Stuff in Mine Hill, New Jersey. Kayak Fishing Stuff is a pretty big authority when it comes to this type of equipment, as are our other dealers, but Chris is a team member. He's never been in the system before, he's never used the system before, so it'll give him a chance to really evaluate this fairly, and you can say what you want. I'm not concerned with your responses. You're here because I trust your honest input. Okay, what you see here is a dagger. This dagger or alignment tool is here so that you can align the propeller. This is what it's all about. It doesn't run with this on here. So this just simply drops into your Mirage Drive, clicks in just like any other system, and what you see here is you'll remove your dagger. Okay?
I figured that without being told.
Ready? Did you sign 2 waivers or 1?
I signed his name.
Okay. Now, to use the unit, all you're going to do is you're just going to push the Mirage Drive forward, or the control forward, and there you go. Steer. That's it. And away he goes. On voyage. Show how tight the maneuvering is, and then come back to neutral, and then go do your reverse.
That is too funny.
What's your speed on there right now?
2.5 miles an hour.